Hey, what's going on, everyone? How you doing? Welcome to Boulder Talk Radio, the first one in a long time and probably the last one forever. But this is a great way to go out. I don't quite know how we got to this point. I don't quite know what brought us here. I'm not really a religious person, but hey, thank something, right? Because what we're going to be witnessing tonight, provided it actually happens, the links have been sent out. We're going to kind of have a bit of an old reunion, if you will. We're going to have a bit of a throwback to 8 years ago, as well as some probably primo internet blood sports. And I think it's going to be very interesting to see what happens this evening. I think there's going to be a couple of decent ground rules, like no doxing and no mentioning of certain people in regards to restraining orders. I just want to keep things fair and neutral as I can here. I think we are joined firstly by potentially Cancer Man Metokur.
How you doing?
Hey.
Am I coming in okay?
You are. Yeah, you're coming in just fine, Jim. Thank you for coming on. This is I was just kind of fucking around, and I didn't think that we'd be here, but here we are.
Welcome to the surreal.
Yeah. I haven't talked to you in a number of years, right? It's been a while.
It's
been
a nice little bookend, isn't it?
Kind of. It kind of feels that way, to be fair. It's like one person's downfall, another person's rise, so to speak, if that's how you want to play it. But
we'll see if Ralph shows up. I mean, I offered to go on to Flamenco stream. He didn't want to do that, so
yeah.
this was his suggestion.
I was fucking around. I'm like, you know what? I'm bored. There's like nothing going on tonight. We'll see what's happening. And then Ralph seemed like okay with it. Like it was like a GG reunion. Like we're going back to the fall of 2014.
Oh, well, no, I just want to put a bullet in my head.
Well, you're not the only one. Jesus fucking Christ. That was a long time ago, and I'm glad it's done. But anyway, so thank you for coming on in at short notice. I hope everything is well with you. I heard about your situation, so that does suck.
Well, things have been going okay. I do have a potentially drug-abusing alcoholic with a head wound deciding to drive up to my state and holler at me. So, aside from that, everything's rosy.
Yeah, I was a little bit shocked, if I'm being honest. A little bit shocked that the threat to go all that way was uttered while overseas. We'll see if it gets repeated here tonight.
Yeah, throwing it out there.
Yeah, right. So, I mean, Minnesota is a bit of a drive from North Carolina, from Richmond, I believe. So,
well, we have this is the king of the sector. He's going to come out in his private jet, man.
Oh, right, honest. Like Creflo Dollar style. He's just going to rock that shit.
It's a private jet. That's why he loved to talk shit to Quartering's wife, because he had a better plane. So we just didn't know it. That's
how it works. That's the Killstream Odyssey money right there. That's what 30 grand gets you.
Money. That's right. Yeah.
It's not the Stream Me money or the D Live money. That's all
Odyssey
gone.
money. Yeah, those are gone. Those are dead.
How many streaming services will Ralph leave in his wake? We're going to find out tonight, folks. We're going to find out tonight.
Probably 3 or 4 more if we're going to be honest about this.
At this point, you never really know. It's that I think, and I will honestly admit, as a semi observer of Ralph's antics every once in a while, it is really amazing just to see what kind of shit he gets up to.
You never know what's going to happen on the kill stream, baby.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but he never thought it would be about him.
Yeah. Well, hey, I'd just like to give a shout out to my boy Mamenko. Hopefully he's rattling pill bottles while he's stream sniping this.
I'm sure he is. I almost thought about going and getting my own pill bottle, but I'm like, nah, that's someone else can do that one. I don't have one here. Maybe I can find a coin and a bottle cap and scare away Southern Dingo again if he pops in.
So Matt, real talk. Have you ever had another man spend 2 hours drug dialing you via live stream on the internet talking about the good old days? Because that's been a bit of a new experience.
To be fair, I haven't. I've had people who were like drunk dialing me because they wanted me to come on to yell at me. That was a while back, but never someone doing it from like, the nostalgic sense, right? Like just because that was desperate, man. That was really desperate. That whole last couple hours. And I tell you, man, I was playing Cyberpunk 2077, and that game is less broken than Ralph.
That's a pretty good singer there. Now he's gonna come in here all piss and fucking vinegar, and he's gonna be like, Matt, you're supposed to be neutral. What are you doing?
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's very true.
You gotta make a wheelchair joke. Throw a cancer joke out there and even it out, Matt.
Sure. You know what? Maybe Tonka will roll on up the flight. No, he won't. You know what's really funny about Tonka is I talked to Tonka the night before Knoxville.
Did you really?
He was in Knoxville.
He went down there?
Yeah, he was there, according to him and Vamp, because I had a conversation when he was on Rekida's stream. Mm-hmm. I was in a call with Vamp, and I could hear him through the wall yelling at Rekida. And then he came on, and they said that they were there. And I was really surprised that he actually never showed up the next day. I was very surprised, actually.
Yeah, maybe he got a glimpse of Andy, and he was like, I can't do this. This man will break me in half.
I think, and I've met Andy, and Andy worked out. He probably would have, actually hurt Tonka.
Well, yeah, it seemed like he put some effort into it. Like he wasn't completely just goofing around, because he did put up like a couple of videos just working out and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I don't think Tonka never did any of that, right? So it was kind of like a mystery of whether or not he was going to show up and look like Buff Bagwell or look like a stick. Nobody knew what was going to happen.
It was definitely a wild weekend from that particular perspective, at least watching it from my end. Okay, so I had to unblock Ralph and then send him a link because I thought someone had sent it over. I'm sorry, Ralph. I'm sorry. I thought that was given off your way. There you go. I have sent Ralph the link. He can jump on in. Let me...
I will try to keep the naughty words to a minimum so it doesn't screw your channel.
Oh, dude, this channel's already fucking dead. Have you not seen? I mean, this channel is fucking... This channel has cancer. Okay, but like terminal fourth stage.
You're telling us we can go full swing? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, I'll say this. This stream will be up for about 12 hours afterward. I'm going to put it in unlisted mode. Anyone can download it. Anyone can remix it. Do whatever the fuck it is you want. I do not care.
Okay.
Have as much fun with this as you guys want. This is a last minute thing, but I am not going to hide it behind any kind of paywall or any kind of thing like that. And all the super chats, fuck me. There's a lot of super chats coming on in. Thank you guys. So we'll go to buy my children diapers.
Yeah, so just rake them in, make your money.
Rake them in. Yeah. You know what? I'll be able to take a couple nights off of Uber Eats. I'll tell you that. There you go. Right. So I'm appreciative of that one. So thank you guys for that one. And all right, so yeah, the StreamYard chat on the inside is going so fast because there's nearly 1,000 people in here that I can't even fucking read it. So we'll have to get to everything as we get to it. But I just want to make sure that I can probably put the chat on slow mode so we can actually see this shit.
While we're waiting for Ralph, I can just kind of temporarily mute myself if you want to do some of your super chats to your audience.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's great. Thank you.
Yep, go for it.
All right. So I got a couple here that I saw. We have Red for $5. Thank you. Says, Ralph, you have 2 kids you aren't taking care of while you act like a scorned girlfriend to an old anime boomer while thousands watch. Thanks. Thank you for that, Red. Appreciate that one. Kami Catcher 5000 here. Great name, by the way. It says, thanks for hosting. I hope Ralph gets driven to self-sunset. I don't want Ralph to self-sunset, dude. I'm not wanting anyone to die. Let's see here, but maybe waking up. How about that? Maybe a little bit of sobering stuff. Let's see. Instead of live in 93 minutes, it's just a waiting on the gunt. Thank you very much for that. Alan R here for $10. Thank you, buddy. He says, mundane map, Boulder King Jarbo, you are redeemed for everything you've ever done wrong. Thank you for your service to the I don't know, dude. I bought fucking XRP. Okay. Like I invested into Ripple. So let's not absolve me of everything just yet. I still have some dire sins to absolve for. All right, Cody Rush here says, let's see. All hail the Boulder King, help with the corn hardest, shake the pill bottles flamenco. Thank you. King Gun Dragon here says, here's your bread, Jarba. Thank you very much, buddy. Exiled Postman for 239. Thank you. And then we have Twice Stand here is a new member. Thank you very much. Again, there's a lot more fucking super chats that I am
sorry to interrupt you here. But, people are saying that Ralph is not coming. Is he not coming or is he coming?
I don't know. I sent him a link. Let's see. I mean, like, I sent it to him directly a couple minutes ago. So that's really lame. If that's the case, I know we've made a little bit of jokes at his expense, but I promise to be neutral. I have an even distaste for both of you guys, so I am going to be fair about that one.
Completely neutral. Yeah.
I was. I mean, well, come on, let's be fair, right? I don't have much of a reason,
Oh, no, I believe you. I actually honestly believe you. So
yeah.
I'm fine with that.
So, but I'm. I've grown as a human in the last couple years, and I can handle neutrality pretty well. So with any luck, Ralph will come on in because I did send him that 3 minutes ago. Ralph, I also turned off the need to authenticate on the StreamYard. So, because I know he had come on before and I had blocked him before, but I unblocked everybody. This was a long time ago.
Sure.
And so I unblocked everybody, and then he should be able to come on in. So we're just waiting on him right now.
I don't think I've ever used it before, so it's the first time. Works pretty good though.
I love StreamYard. Yeah, it's a fantastic. It's so easy. And you can do it mobile. It's great. I mean, I don't have a contract with them, but I do enjoy the service. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, he's here. He's in the back room right now. Let's bring him in. So remember, we're going to keep this above the belt as much as humanly possible, but it might go full bore. Okay. I don't know. Ethan Ralph of the Kill Stream. How's it going?
Well, surreal doesn't even begin to describe it, Matt, but here we are.
Yeah, I know. I'm a little on the shock side too. That's why I'm kind of like, all right, let's see what happens tonight.
Why not?
So we good to go, Matt?
Oh yeah, we're good to go. So again, like I said, we'll keep the rules. I know things are going to get heated. Obviously, that's why we're all here.
Well, let me say this at the top. There's certain things, obviously, I don't know, where Medicare wants to go with his commentary, but there's certain things I have legal, considerations or whatever. I won't, leave the call if he goes there or whatever. But there's certain things I cannot comment on, so I just want to put that out up front.
Sure. No, and I'd already said that, where we'll leave those kind of elements behind.
And I'm fine with what the Rage Pig is saying.
Okay.
And he can talk about anything he wants to bring up.
Do I seem upset, old man?
You've been upset for the last week.
You think so? Do I seem upset? You seem upset.
You just cried for 2 hours on Twitter begging me to come so you could suck my dick. You're here now. Open your mouth.
No, I'm not sucking.
Come on, say
You've always been a loser.
Fruitcake, Daddy Jim.
You've always been a loser,
Daddy Jim.
You've always been a loser.
Fruitcake. But I look like Jake Gyllenhaal with those farmer muscles, don't I?
You changed your name.
Oh, he's so sexy. Can you do the ode to Jim again? Fruitcake.
Why'd you change your birth name, huh?
You really think that's a huge thing, man?
Yeah,
you've been going on about that
because you can't fucking own what you did in life.
If it was such a huge deal, Ralph, why wouldn't I have done it in a state that hides it?
Your name,
Ralph, if it was such a huge deal, why would I have not gone to a state that lets you hide it?
You're
just like LLCs.
Coward that you changed the name your daddy gave you because you're.
My daddy.
You're
not my daddy, not my Ronnie.
Coward, yeah, motherfucker.
Not my Ronnie.
Big of a bitch. You know what? You can make all the jokes you want.
I'm gonna make a lot of them.
Watch this show. They're not gonna change the name.
Watch what show?
The name.
Ralph, you have no audience. Your audience is dead. It's gone.
Yeah. Okay.
What audience?
What
show?
Your life will be here in about 5 years, cancer patient.
Neighbor.
Fuck you.
Whoa. Okay. Hold on.
Big boy words.
Let's keep the gamer words to a minimum for the time being.
Ralph screams, "I'm not angry," and then starts dropping N-bombs. Seems like you're a little upset.
Oh, you've never dropped an N-bomb, you fucking loser.
You seem to be the one getting pretty riled up here.
Fool here.
I thought you were nice and calm.
Who are you trying to fool? Do you think I'm going to
give you a lot of pills from the beatdown in Portugal?
You think I'm going to back down from you? Do you think I'm going to back down from you? I'll take your old fucking greasy slut and take her around back too, you fucking motherfucker. Do you think I give a fuck?
You seem so
I'm
mad.
Not like Gator. I'm not like Flamenco. I'm not going to bow down.
I know, you're
you,
about
bitch.
3 times their size.
Yeah, I'm not going to bow down
to one of you.
Oh, you're going to wheel yourself down the block? You're talking about people's sizes? You can't even walk outside your fucking house, motherfucker. You fucking pitiful.
And you can't walk down the streets of Portugal.
Okay, well, when I show up to your hometown and I'm a block away from your house, why don't you come down the block then, bitch?
You'll just hear pig noises.
Oh, because you can't fucking move.
You'll hear Sui across the sky.
The fucking block of bullshit with COVID. Why don't you answer about what you did?
Where's my rage pig?
Why don't you answer about what you did with COVID? What? Oh, you don't want to say shit about it, huh? You want to make fun of
I'll listen. Say about what? Go ahead, ask me again.
Some fucker will sneeze on you and you'll fucking die, you fucking coward.
No, you got to back it up. Say what again? Go ahead. I'll let you speak and answer. What won't I answer for?
Yeah, COVID.
Put the liquor down, fat ass.
Yeah, fuck you, bitch.
Did you see the liquor leap out of the glass trying to get away from your gullet?
I didn't run, bitch. I'm right here. Do you think I'm scared?
I know you can't run. That's why you got beat down by 4 Portuguese men.
Anonymous, fake,
fruitcake
Jim Augustine, who changed his name to get away
from everything he ever did. God, how drunk and dumb are you? Say it with me.
Nobody is scared
of you. Say it with me, Ralph.
And they won't ever be scared. Fuck you, bitch.
Augustine. Ralph, come on. You fake being religious. You should be able to say this particular name.
Nobody gives a fuck. You want to talk over me? We can do it all day. Like I said.
Are we going to holler? Are you fixing to holler? Ralph?
What you won't let me talk, so why won't I?
Come on, holler for me.
Why won't I, bitch? Why won't I, bitch? Like you're so fucking silly. Like you're so fucking silly.
Ralph, please holler for me. Give me the southern holler.
Holler for me. A cancer patient who can't even leave his fucking house, who thinks he has some anime babe who's like fucking 200 pounds. You're a fucking joke. Your cam whore girlfriend is a fucking joke, and your whole life is a fucking joke.
Neighbor. Ralph, can I ask you a question? I've been neighbor curious about this.
Truth. Fuck you.
Oh, you don't like questions?
No, yo, give me a question if you want one. I'll ask you a question. Why did you change your name?
Fruitcake. Because I felt like it.
Oh, is that why? No, I don't think so. I don't think that's why. What was your motivation? Oh, you just felt like changing your name?
Ralph, if the job...
Why did you change your name?
Fruitcake... Are you done asking the question, pig? Fruitcake answer.
Are you going to answer it?
I'm trying to, but a hog won't stop.
Yeah, let him. Hold on. Let him answer. Let him answer.
Won't let him tell the truth.
Oh my God! Please, Farmer Jarbo, please.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Anyway, listen. Okay, so you want to know why Jim changed his name? That's what you're asking.
He changed the name that he was born with because he's afraid of the things he said on the internet. Even though everybody knows where he lives, I can roll up to his house tomorrow if I'd like that. By the way, he thought it was funny when people came up to my. He thought it was funny when people came to my house.
Where did I say that, Ralph? Point me to
fucking joke. Fuck you, fucker. You know what you did. You co-signed that fucking stream. You co-signed that fucking stream. You know what you did.
Point me to it.
Fuck you. You know exactly what you did.
Oh, Piggy's lying.
You thought it was so funny with
Hog
the
Boy's lying again.
Cameo.
Perpetual victim. Look at you getting ready.
Then. Okay, say it wasn't cool then.
Pull it up. Pull it up, fat
say
ass.
It wasn't cool
Show
then.
me.
Say it wasn't cool then.
Show me, Ralph.
Okay, well, tell me then I'm full of shit and then it wasn't cool.
You are full of shit. Pull it up. Show me.
Well,
where did I co-sign it?
Okay, well, say that it wasn't cool for people to come to my house.
I'm not here to protect your fragile feelings, fuckboy.
You're full of shit, fucker. You know you co-signed.
You want to lie and get called out on it? You look like a bitch. Pull it up. Pull it up, Piggy. Where is it?
Do you know Andy Worski was shitting on you like a month ago and like shitting on you bad?
And
you fucking took his side for no reason? Like
Andy Worski was shitting on me. You know what I didn't do, Ralph? I didn't start spurging out and threatening to put flyers up in neighborhoods.
Excuse for a human, dude. You're so fucking pitiful. I never.
Ralph, I didn't lose my mind and act like an idiot and implode like you did.
This whole entire time, you took it out of your way to fuck with me for no reason. You kept.
How have I gone out of my way to fuck with you?
I didn't fuck with you, dude. Like I didn't do
How have
this.
I gone out of my way to fuck with you, Ralph?
Okay. Do you really like? I mean, are you serious? Like,
you sit here and tell everybody what a badass you are and how you can take a joke, but the moment somebody shakes a pill bottle, you fall into a tailspin.
You did that for like 6-8 months straight. It's like. Okay, well, clearly this guy
with me. I played a pill bottle sound 3-4 times, and that was enough to make you do that.
Well, you never said, "Oh, Ralph, I wonder how he's doing. Maybe he's doing good." I like.
Why the fuck would I? You're not my friend, idiot. I told you on stream I'm not your friend.
You're not my motherfucking friend either. Then
to your face. Do you remember that? Do you remember that stream with Brittany Venti and the others?
Well, then why would I say anything but nice about you? Then, if you're shitting on me, why won't I shit on you? You're not
Ralph. There's a difference here between what you're saying. You want me to say nice things and pat your ass?
Yeah, fuck you. All you're
I'm not here to hold your hand through the minefield of the internet and get you money and clout.
Fuck you. You're fucking. You're disingenuous. It's like
Ralph. There's literally a video clip of me saying I'm not your friend.
Are you gonna let me talk? Are you gonna let me talk or no?
Go ahead.
Okay. So it's a guy who I've had on my show many times. I've known for literally almost a decade. And of course, you talk your shit. That's your thing. I don't like that doesn't bother me, but it's like every fucking time for the last year, this guy's talking shit about me. He's fucking with me. And it's like, why? Like, I don't go out of my way to fuck with you. I don't do anything to you. And so at a certain point, I'm not Gator. I'm not Flamenco. I'm not so-and-so. And it's like this guy's shitting on me. It's like, okay, well, fuck you. Like, honestly, there's a lot of shit to talk about with you, to be quite real. And so, like, I don't want to take it there, but I'm not going to be a bitch. I'm not fucking Gator. And so I'm not going to live like that, period. And so that's my position. And I think anybody with a brain can understand that.
Mm-hmm. Can I give my rebuttal to this?
Yes, you go ahead. You gave me all the time.
Okay. All right. Well, you've made it perfectly clear. Gator had mentioned, you've mentioned on the past 2 streams that you felt this way for a while and it feels good to be able to write about it. Which one makes me think you're a bitch?
Well, because you were fucking with me, dude. You know you were.
You said you're going to let me rebuttal?
You're right.
You said you felt this way for a year or more. But you didn't say anything, which I guess makes you a bitch because you're too afraid to say anything. Secondly, you're like, why aren't you treating me like a friend? Why aren't you being my best friend? Well, apparently you've got some fucking animosity built up, huh? You got some animosity built up towards me over whatever the fuck is your issue. You literally started this.
Right,
I made a stream joking about the shit that you did in Portugal, which was funny.
It was.
And you act like, Jim, why would you do that? Remember Andy's AIM stream? I let that motherfucker up too immediately after that.
Yeah, but you know what? Andy has said, do you even like like, you know what? I feel like sometimes that I'm the only motherfucker who like actually watches this shit day to day. Do you know the things that Andy Worski has said about you personally?
Probably terrible things.
Yes.
Probably just like Matt Jarbo has said terrible things.
Well, yeah, of course, but it's like
Can confirm.
Okay, well, I'm just saying it's like, oh, well, now Ralph's the bad guy of the week. Like, this is like
okay.
crazy.
Well, I'm not totally done with my rebuttal. So
Okay,
what do we find ourselves with, huh? I do the Portugal stream, and what is your immediate response? You're a fucking whore of a wife, which is amusing because you'll sit there and cry on the internet about people fucking with your family, but your instant reaction is, I'm going after your wife. Don't be a hypocrite. Don't say, oh, that's off limits. But now when I do it, it's cool. When I do it, it's cool. But you talk about my kids or my girlfriends or wives or whatever, that's the line. That's the Ralph Mail line. It's either all or nothing. And this shit you're doing, I'd like to make really clear when I retweet the stuff with Gator. Oh, that's not the doxing issue I have an issue with. You're going from doxing to life ruination. You want to start putting posters up.
Wait a minute.
No, I'm not done with my rebuttal. You can rebut my rebuttal in a second.
Soon.
That's fine. I'm almost done.
Okay, go ahead.
You're talking about putting up flyers. What are they going to think it is work and his job when they find out he's a white nationalist? Let me ask you a question. Do you think it's funny when Nick Fuentes has his bank account taken away? You like it when he gets fucked with like that?
You know, you were joking around about him being a
fruitcake
2 weeks ago, so you think a lot of shit is funny that I don't.
I do think a lot of shit is funny, but I'm not the one saying that his life should be ruined. Do you think it was funny when? Do you think it was funny when Dick Masterson's NP2 project and banks fucked him over? You like life ruination?
You know who supported that? All the people you're supporting now, Jim.
Apparently, you too, Ralph, because you're jumping into it.
You know what? Okay, well, I'll tell you this, and I'll agree that is a very hard
life ruination. Yeah, well, it's not doxing, it's life ruination.
Dude, people have showed up to my house. People have sprayed.
Did Gator show up to your house?
You know, today, somebody
did Gator show up to your house
and dump shit in front of my fucking front door, and I didn't even make it public because it's like that's what they want. Like they literally dumped fucking shit. If people showed up to your house like that, you would be fucking crying, dude, to be honest with you. You've lived your whole life trying to run away from your internet antics, and you know what?
And I need to be taught a lesson, right, Ralph? You're going to teach me that lesson.
Not about that, Jim, but it's like like they know me, right? Like there was literally shit in front of my fucking front door.
You project that image. That's your selling point. You tell people you're the Ralph Mail.
Do you think that's funny? Do you think that's funny? Like people show up to your house.
Well, you sell yourself as that guy. You say, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm hardcore. I'm badass. Nothing fucks with me.
I didn't cry about it. But what I'm saying is, do you think that's funny? Like if that happened to you, do you think you would be like, you wouldn't? You know what I mean? Like. Right? Like,
so, Ralph, let me ask you. You're asking me this question. I'm turning it around on you. If you don't like it, why are you the one putting it out? If you think it's so fucking terrible, and it
deserves people coming to my house.
No, I'm saying if you don't like that shit, you say you don't, and I understand you're saying you don't.
What am I saying?
You're going to go fuck with Gator. You're going to try to get him blacklisted for being a white nationalist. You think that's funny, Ralph? No, you think that's funny. You want to fuck with his life and do life ruination. That's exactly what you want to do, Ralph.
That's not what I said.
Just understand, when you put it out there, it comes back to you. Oh, no, I'm just making it real clear. You want to play life ruination, it will come right back to you.
You have no... You know what? People came to my fucking house.
It will be 10 times worse than that, Ralph. You're talking about putting up flyers. What do you think it's going to be like with you and your girl walking down the street with your face up there and it says some nasty shit? Or her face.
It seems like you're scared of that, not me.
Ralph, I'm asking. So you're cool with it.
You're scared of that, not me.
Oh, okay, Sam Kinison, yell a little more.
I'm not fucking.
Oh, he's gonna holler in his Sam Kinison voice.
You're scared, boy. That's what it seems like. Yeah.
Listen, holler and hog.
You don't want to let me talk.
You just went about it.
Are you gonna not?
Oh, okay, life ruiner. Tell me what you think.
What do you mean life ruiner? Like you're full of shit.
I'm gonna tell everybody Gator's a white nationalist because I'm a little prison snitch.
You know the doxing? I was around when you were doxing people.
Who did I dox?
Are you full of shit? Like who are you trying to fool? Who are you trying to fool?
Name them.
It won't be me. It won't be me. I won't be falling for your bullshit. So it doesn't bother me.
Oh, boy, is this just like the last bullshit?
You're just gonna yell over me? Like, look, if you're just gonna yell,
they're questions, fucking idiot. Answer them.
What question? Give me one.
You said I doxed. Who? Name them.
I mean, everybody was doxing during the Gamergate era.
I don't give a shit about everybody. Who did I dox, Ralph?
Personally, I couldn't name necessarily.
Oh, you necessarily couldn't.
But I know you have made a career and a living off using dox material from Kiwi Farms.
Oh, so now it's dox material and videos, but not doxing.
Shut up, man. Nobody cares about doxing. Are you a
fruitcake
or what? Nobody gives a fuck.
I just wish you could get your lies straight, Ralph.
Nobody gives a
fuck.
Unless
you cry and play victim.
Dude, are you that fucking stupid? Like,
I'm not the one that got beat up for a purse. Who are you talking about, stupid?
I never fucking built my career off carrying
Dumb, you went to another country and had your purse stolen. What do you mean, stupid?
Who cares, motherfucker? You changed
Apparently
your name.
30,000 people watching flamenco laughing.
A fucking, greasy fucking Korean.
See, here we go again. I haven't mentioned your woman once, but you can't stop yourself.
Fucker. I'll mention what I want, bitch.
Oh, okay. So you don't cry about your kids and your wife. Don't cry about it. Don't cry like a bitch about it. Oh, my family's off limits. My family.
You brought everybody else into it.
I haven't said shit about your family, but you're fine doing it. You're fine doing it. So don't cry about it like a bitch.
I'm not crying.
What do you do on Twitter? My family. They went after my family, my precious children, and my girl.
Because it's like you guys act like I'm the evilest motherfucker that ever existed.
You opened gates. You started it.
That's not true. Okay, well, tell me how. Tell me how I started.
You literally wrote articles calling my wife a fat whore and a tump duck. I don't even know what the fucking dumb shit you wrote.
Why did you do the stream when I was in the fucking hospital and fucking goddamn beat to fucking half to death?
I did the stream because it's
need to fucking pile on. Why?
I did the stream because it was funny, Ralph. Okay, because you're not special.
You're fucking fat, greasy Korean wife is funny
special.
Then fucker.
You're not special and protected, Ralph. It's not my duty to take you through the fucking internet like it's a minefield.
Either then, fucker.
Oh God, you're a hollering.
Yeah, well, you know what? Well, what? Okay, if it's fine to make fun of me when I'm in the hospital, why is it not fun to make fun of you, Medicare?
Because I'm me. My wife isn't. Isn't that what you're crying about?
Fuck your greasy Korean slut.
Okay.
Do you see how mad he gets? It's fine, Matt. He can say anything he wants. I know.
I
know.
I'm not Gator, bitch.
I want people to drink it in, his hypocrisy, lies, and bullshit.
It in, like your whore drinks it in, bitch.
Hey, I'm just curious, man.
Yeah, you're curious. You're bi-curious, probably. That's why you hang around flamenco.
Okay, Ralph.
Gator,
okay,
you
Ralph.
fucking bitch. Nobody gives a fuck.
When are you going to turn evidence on Fuentes?
When will you die?
When are you going to flip on Fuentes?
What we care about.
We know you're a snitch, right, Ralph?
When will you die, Medicare? That's
we know you're a snitch. When are you going to flip on him?
When will you fucking die?
Ralph, when are you going to flip on him and be a snitch?
When will he flip? You know what? We could have
turn on Fuentes. When are you going to flip on him?
Conversation. We could have actually had and it felt like.
How do you talk to a pig for 2 hours? What do you mean have a conversation?
Yeah, it's so funny. You know what? We could have had that, and I feel like we should have, but I don't think
you're a rage pig. You've got issues. You implode. It's a fucking. It's a circus. Your life is a circus. You do dumb shit all the time.
Hold on, wait. I actually want to ask.
Go ahead.
So what you're saying is I just made up. You just not have been shitting on me for, a year. Like I
legitimately think. My honest answer to you is I legitimately think. Yeah, I legitimately think you're out of your fucking mind. I made jokes. I made jokes, Ralph, and you've melted down in a phenomenal way.
Well,
look at the decisions you've made over the last.
I don't think that's true.
Over the last 2 weeks to own Andy Worski, you flew to another country and got beat up, had your purse stolen.
Who cares?
And then after that, you flipped out when people made jokes about it.
You know what? Hold on.
It is embarrassing. You want to do that as an own.
Really.
It absolutely fucking is.
Leave your fucking house. That's embarrassing. Do you understand?
Well, there is a video of me
for somebody to sneeze on you.
Getting beaten in the Puerto Rican streets or Portuguese streets.
Pathetic. You conned our country into a lockdown. That's embarrassing.
I didn't know I ran the government, Ralph.
It's not embarrassing.
Do I run the government, Ralph?
Of course I should get my ass whipped. I'm going around talking shit.
Do I run the country, Ralph, now too?
You're an idiot, and you know you were wrong. And why don't you just say you're wrong?
I am not wrong. I don't take back any of my viewpoints.
What about COVID? You don't take anything back.
Nearly 1 million dead Americans, 6 million dead worldwide.
Oh, it was so
a big deal.
Goddamn, I wish they would have sneezed on you. I have to say, it would have been.
Yeah, you're vindictive and angry. You're a rage pig.
Well, I mean, you know what? That's what you guys say about me, right? Like, I don't think it's out of bounds.
Yeah, I'm literally telling you to your face, you're a rage pig.
No, you know what? Okay. Rage pig, whatever you want to say, but
that's what I'm saying.
All these things, like what you think I don't see all these people wishing me dead, saying all this shit about my fucking unborn.
When have I wished you dead, Ralph?
You didn't talk about my fucking child custody battle. You didn't.
Where? Point me to that too, by the way.
Oh, I can. You mentioned. I can't say the name without me getting in trouble.
Is it on my timeline? Where is it? Where have I said something about this?
Well,
I won't specifically mention anything.
You know what you said. You
know, I legitimately don't. Is it because Gator donated $1? Is that what?
I can't even say the name. Like,
okay. Is it because Gator donated $1? Is that what we're talking about?
You went into some names that I can't go into because it's actually like a child custody battle. And you know what? all this shit aside, and again, I'm sure you're gonna shit on me forever. It doesn't matter, but like, I actually do care for my son, and all this stuff about Ralph doesn't, want to claim him, and all this bullshit is not true. And so I just want to say that for the record. And it's a very complicated situation that I have, unfortunately, cases already in that vein, etc. And again, people can, take pot shots as they wish. I would expect nothing less, and I've done nothing less. I completely understand that. But I just want to say for the record that I do love my son, and all these things that are being said are not true.
But yeah, and I like to say for the record, I haven't talked about your girlfriend or your ex-wives. I haven't talked about your fucking kids. And if you're talking about the Gator dollar thing,
others that you've promoted have talked about that.
Okay, so you're mad at them, and then you lash out at me because you're too scared of them.
You know what? I don't even know why you had a problem with me in the first place. I guess
you wrote 2 blog articles, Tumblr bitch blog articles about heartbreak.
You were fucking with me before that. Like, do you not understand?
You're telling me that rattling a pill bottle has led you to this point in your life?
Do that? Like, what the fuck?
Because it's funny.
Okay, but why would you like there's not okay, but it's only diminishing things that you're saying and doing. Like, it's like, why would somebody not feel hostile towards that? Like, I don't feel like that's
Ralph.
like,
you can make all the jokes you want, but you take it from a point of making jokes.
I never said like jokes about your cancer. I only said I hope this guy gets better. You understand? Like, it's like this guy's fucking shit
Ralph,
on me.
You just told everybody over the last week that you hope you've been you've been holding it in for a year.
Well, yeah,
for a year, and you wanted me dead and in hell, and my wife's a whore.
Okay,
and I'm responsible for COVID, and my videos are shit.
No, that's not fucking true. So whatever.
So you're lying again.
I'm saying when the guy's talking shit about me, of course I'm going to say whatever. Like, that's normal. I don't think that that's outrageous. I've known you for literally 8 years. I've known Jade for the same amount of time. Do you think I really want to see you guys dead? Of course not. That's fucking insane. But you know what? You're talking shit about me. You're bringing my family into it. You're bringing my fucking
son. I literally have not brought your family into it. I could have said some real mean shit, Ralph, and I haven't said anything.
Well,
I mean, you're talking about all the mean shit I could have said.
You have promoted. Dude, are you really like gonna quibble? Like, do you think that like
Ralph, this is an end result of you literally fucking with everyone on the internet?
Well, that's that's why I'm not gonna take out the collection plate or like cry about it. It sucks. But I fucked with a lot of people for sure. Like,
so why are you surprised they're now fucking back with you when you do something stupid?
Fuck with you though, Metokur. That's the thing. Like, I didn't fuck with you. There was no reason for you to pile on. That's what I'm saying.
Do you feel you're owed something that I can't laugh when you do something monumentally stupid?
Okay, tell me what I did that ever offended you or like fucked with you.
Ralph, I'm telling you, I laughed because you literally got beaten up for a purse in a foreign country.
That's not okay. Well, you know what? That's no. It is funny. Like, I don't even. But it's like every time you're talking about me, it's negative. Like, why? Like, I don't know.
I thought you had thicker skin than this. You present yourself as that, but I guess rattling a fucking pill bottle and talking about a stolen purse.
You didn't go and get her show. You didn't do all this to fuck with me. Like, there was no mentality of I'm going to do all these shows, but not to kill you.
Do you think this is a 24-hour op that I've decided to take Ethan Ralph down and I'm working my way through the secondary shows?
I kind of think you did that on purpose. Yeah, and I don't blame you. I think it's funny. Like, honestly, I thought it was funny. I
went on Flamenco show because he challenged me to a video game, and I went on a Gator show because I like anime.
I don't know, man. It just seemed but you're rattling your pill bottles on every show. You're talking shit about me,
Ralph. If I wanted to fuck with you, why wouldn't I? If I wanted to fuck with you,
what do you
Ralph,
think I'm imagining this? Like,
Ralph, if I wanted to fuck with you, I'd be streaming with Josh. I'd be streaming with Andy and PPP. I'd be streaming with Nick Ricada.
But you co-signed the Andy stream when they went to my house that night. Honestly, that's kind of what made me pretty salty. Honestly,
I liked the video of
Okay,
us
well,
shaking our little pill bottles. That was the exact picture that I put out, Ralph.
Can I say this?
Go ahead.
I will say, and again, you are correct. There were different segments of the stream, and it's so the Jesse BS, I'll call came to my house, and so that was a different segment. But there was a segment they had advertised you for the show, basically. And
that wasn't me. It's a robot.
Well, I know it's not you. I understand that. And even though I knew that, and I don't like the person, I know that already. Kill Pedos. He's done videos before. But you're like, oh, wow, this is so funny. Oh, it's like, well, this dude just came to my house. I know, you know what? You say whatever you want about my fiance, but I'm literally going on fucking Monday to Virginia Beach to see the guy who tried to kidnap her out of her house last year get sentenced. And I'm going to write about it. I'm going to talk about it. So you know what? Anybody can say what they want. And it wasn't like, you know.
Yeah, but what about the response to that, Ralph?
And like, you know,
Ralph, what about the response to that, though, Ralph? I mean, you say she was fucked up over it. She had something bad happen to her.
Well,
fine.
she was scared.
No. What I'm asking, I'm not arguing that, Ralph. I'm not arguing that. What I'm saying is, if she was so scared and fucked up over it, why did you then try to own Andy Worski and immediately leave the country? Wouldn't you stay with your wife who's scared?
Well, and I know that's the talking point.
No, I'm asking you why. Why do that?
Well, I'll say this. First off, she was never in danger because Jesse PS is a
fruitcake.
So I was never worried about her personal safety. The reason she was scared at first is because she didn't know who it was, not because it was Jesse PS or Worski or anybody else. It was because like, oh shit. Oh, it was because I messaged her and I said, oh, somebody's outside. Holy shit. That was what, you know, got her worked up. That being said, if somebody showed up outside your house right now, you would be worried. Jim,
well, here's what I do. Here's the simplest answer. You don't answer the door.
You fucker.
You don't answer the door, Ralph. Easy.
Dude, Jim.
Hey, knock. Not interested.
Dude, I'm serious. Like, are you serious? Like, if somebody fucking came to your house, I've had this happen a number of times, and I realize, you know, I put my name out there and everything else, but you're like halfway in, halfway out too. You're not an anon. People know who you are in reality. And
yes, so, Ralph, I've been doxxed multiple times.
Well,
yes,
that's what I'm saying. But like, what, you can't sympathize with this at all? Like, I hope people listen to this and like actually get some.
No, I'm confused that you present to the internet that this was a traumatic event for her, but then you're on a plane to teach the A-logs. Makes you seem disingenuous.
I said she was like frightened for a second, like, you know, 30 seconds, like, oh my God, who's out here? Once she saw it was Jesse PS, it's like, well, he's a
fruitcake.
You know, I didn't say she was like cowering in fear, could never fucking recover. What I'm saying is, by the way, when I came home today, people had dumped shit out in front of my door.
When you say shit, do you mean stuff or actual shit?
I mean, like corn cobs, actually, is what it was.
I'm so, come on, are you fucking serious?
Well, what if I came and took a shit on your front porch? Like, do you think it would be as?
You're telling me people drop corn cobs in your yard?
Yeah.
Do you think it was Jesse?
Probably. But by the way, Jesse has to fucking, like, my fiance put out a fucking order against him. So I hope it was Jesse because he's gonna go to jail if it was Jesse. But either way.
And then Ralph, I guess the other question related to this, and this is an honest one. You had no wait. You promoted the Frank Castle and Boogie thing.
No.
You promoted the Frank Castle and Boogie thing as being based in Red Pill.
I'll let you ask whatever. Okay. I'll let you do whatever you want to do. But if somebody took a shit in front of your front door right now, or if I was right here and I said, hey, Jim Augustine, whatever the fuck you call yourself right now, and I started beating on your fucking front door, you would not think it was funny. You would not.
You want my honest reaction? I tell you two things. I'd say, suey, because I think that is funny. And then I'd be like, fuck off, you're trespassing. And then when you inevitably, because you're drunk and head wounded, when you're head wounded, I would say you're trespassing, and on a year's suspended sentence.
I am, Jim. I would just walk off your property.
Dude, you can't tell me that I think you're dumber than you are after this last week. Come on. Come on.
Well, you know, I said all this because I felt all this. I feel like a lot of people are enthralled to you, and it needs to be broken. And I
have to be taught a lesson. Right. You've been holding that in.
No, it's not that. No, it's not that.
It's resentment, animosity.
Like people think that I can't be my own man or something. And this guy's talking shit about me all the time. It's like, what the fuck?
Oh, so other people are giving you shit for pill bottles, and now you've got to come teach me a lesson because you've got goaded into it.
It's not teaching you a lesson. It's like, why even? I don't say shit about you. Like, I don't know. Why do you think if it was anybody else, you know what I mean? Like going out, I won't say going out of their way. But like, fucking, you know what I mean? Like if it was Mersh or whoever, like covering you or doing something about you, You would definitely not think that was cool.
But it's probably a bad example to bring up.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It just seems like, and again, all these times, like there was nothing stopping you. Even now, tonight, it's like, I won't come on the kill stream. It's like, why not? Like,
I'll tell you why. Is it my fucking job to get you money and fame? Like, how long do I have to drag your ass through the internet and the minefield that it is?
No.
No. You like to talk about biggest in the sector. When I was on your show, you had viewers. When I left, you didn't. So am I supposed to come on and get you fucking money? Am I here to be your ATM, Ralph?
I need Jim, Augustine, or
Augustine. Jesus Christ, Augustine. There you go. Like the saint that you pretend to be religious of.
Like the saint of
fruitcake.
Like you are.
Yeah. Make me money. That's all I hear from you. I want money. Come on my show. Make me money.
Who cares about you, Jim? Just go.
You obviously do. You suck my dick for 2 hours to have this conversation. Look at the smile. You know I'm telling the truth. It's breaking through. You know I'm telling the truth.
What? Did you tell the truth about what?
You sucked my dick for 2 hours because you wanted me to come on, and then you bitch and say,
like everybody wanted to see it, right? Like, I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah, because your show's shit without something fucking put together and entertaining, right?
I was making money before you came.
Oh, yeah, $200 off Richard Spencer debating the 18th Twitter pedophile is really riveting shit.
Well, that's all I need.
Neighbor?
What are you talking about?
Well, apparently you need more because you're calling to my name.
I didn't. You were fucking with me. You've been talking about me for 2 weeks.
Oh, it needs to be on the kill stream. We need to have it on the kill stream.
2 weeks, Jim, Augustine, or whatever the fuck you call yourself.
How are you having this? Do you have head trauma? Augustine. There you go. Fucking shit.
Does it bother you when I mispronounce it? Oh, it's not like I did that on purpose, Yankee.
Fruitcake. Well, no, it seems like you're desperate to get my real name out there, so let me help you, drunk.
Yeah,
it's Augustine.
Go ahead and get it out there. I'll be paying a visit to your town. Don't worry.
See, listen to you. You cry and cry about being harassed, and then you're like, I'm going to teach you a lesson.
Fuck with me, I'm going to fuck with you.
I have done nothing to you but laugh. Look at yourself. Okay, you're fucking insane.
I'm going to laugh myself.
Oh, you're going to laugh yourself?
Yeah.
Are you doing the Godfather voice, or are you just the pills kicking in?
Nah, I'm just saying, fuck you, bitch.
Oh, thug life.
Yeah.
Can I get an oink? Rage pig, can you give me an oink?
Nah.
Oh, thug life. Look how tough I am.
Yeah.
Internet's harassing me. I'm so sad. Stop it. I'm going to teach everybody a lesson.
Kicks in. Is this when the cancer kicks in?
The cancer's ongoing, dipshit.
Really yeah. I can't wait. I'll piss on your grave.
Oh.
Do you really think you're going to low me? You won't, dude. Don't worry about it. You know me. You already know me.
Gravity helps you. It pulls that gun so far down it's bifurcated.
Yeah.
I'm never going to outlaw you, Ralph. There's no way to physically do it.
Gravity ain't going to save you and your fucking greasy Korean horror. You're both going straight to hell.
Look at there. You did it again.
You're both going straight to hell.
I don't bring up any of your family, but you jump right into it and then cry like a bitch when the internet does it.
I don't cry.
You cry like a little bitch. Hey, my girlfriend's so scared. She's so scared of the Pampers.
No.
They left corn cobs. How would you like it? I'm going to teach you a lesson. I'm going to go to Gators College and tell everybody he's a white nationalist to try to blacklist his life.
Why not? He fuck with me. Why not?
Oh, cool. So you think it's cool when it happens to Nick Fuentes?
I think it's cool to fuck with somebody who fucks with you.
Okay, good. I'm glad you like that happens to Nick Fuentes. How about Dick Masterson? Is it cool when it happens to him?
I like anybody who fucks with me getting fucked with, period.
Do you believe that principle applies to Nick Fuentes and Dick Masterson?
I don't apply it to anybody.
Do you believe it should? Should they all live thug life?
No, because I don't have a black and white view like you because you're a fucking retarded.
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay.
I have
double standards. That's what that's called.
People who fuck with me deserve what they get. That's what I have. That's my standard.
Yeah, double standards. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, no, it's just the truth.
The truth is they're double standards, Rage Pig. Jesus, keep up.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's the truth. I don't lie about it. I mean, that's the standard you have too, but you just don't want to say it.
You've said, told people, oh, Jim doxes. Who did I dox? Can't name anybody. You said, oh, Jim attacked my family. Can you point me to it? You can't point me to it. Jim does this. You can't point me to it. It's all these examples of fictitious shit in your drug-addled mind.
Are you going to let me talk? We can end it early, but I do focus on the doxing thing.
Go ahead.
Because it's like, as well as I do, that the whole doxing, oh my god, so and so's a dox, like, it's retarded, right? That's like completely.
I've publicly stated. I think I publicly stated that there's a difference between when you dox somebody and you do life ruination. What you're doing is life ruination.
Okay, well, what's he doing then? What is the thing?
Wait, what is Gator doing when he shows DMs and talks about what a shit boss you were that underpaid him? Probably shitting on you, Ralph. That's what he's doing.
Well, I didn't underpay him for one thing.
You paid him 150 to 200 when you're making 5 to 10 grand a month. You're a clown. You're a clown for doing that. That's why Gator's not there, and Zidane's not there, and Flamenco's not there, and all your co-hosts leave.
You know what?
It's very elfish of you, Ralph, how you pay your
Let me talk. So
co-stars.
it's like, okay. All right. It's like, this is a guy who said he was my best friend and cozied up to me for years and years and said he would never leak things and never go against me and never do this and never fuck with my family. And then it's all on the front page. So you know what? You can say everything you want, but you have no fucking clue what it's actually like. And so you can sit here and you can claim.
So Ralph, how bad would things have to be if your best friend, like you said, of 8 years has turned on you?
Piece of shit. And I'll tell you.
No, but if he did it, why would he do it? If you're such close friends, how bad must you be acting?
He did it. You know why I think he did it? And I'll tell you this truthfully. I think he did it because he thought I was going to go after him. That's why.
Jeez, I wonder why he thought that.
I wasn't going to. That's the thing. Like,
the words of an angel, right?
I literally wasn't. Like, I have nothing on him. Like, I don't have. That's the thing. Like, he's taking all these screenshots and doing all this shit. Like, I have no Gator folder. I have no. Like, I definitely could have one if I wanted to, but I don't have any like dirt on him or anything like that because like this. I mean, to be quite, you can say what you want, but like this is one of my best friends, to be honest, if not my best friend. And so like I didn't sit there.
I'd use past tense. Right, I don't think he likes you.
Definitely was. He's a piece of shit. Now I wouldn't piss on him if he's on fire. But the thing is, like, at the time, like, I didn't set up a fucking dossier. Like, I didn't sit here and think, oh my God, what am I showing Gator? Like, he literally fucking was threatening to kill himself 3 months ago because of a bad test at his nursing school or whatever. Like, I didn't sit here and say, oh, let me screen cap that, Jim. Jim will think it's funny 3 months from now. I didn't sit here and say that. You understand? And all that shit fucking happened, and all the shit in real life fucking happened. And so for him to sit here and go that route, it is what it is. I completely understand.
And so now, instead of getting equal measure of friends and making fun of him, you're going to try to ruin his life by painting him as a white nationalist.
You think it's cool for people to come to my house.
Did Gator go to your house? Why are you pinning it on Gator? No, you don't get to do that. Did Gator do it?
Shit, okay, you know what? Actually, you're more to blame than Gator because you basically co-signed their fucking stream. If you want to know
the fuck are you talking about? What stream where you got corn cobs?
Like, okay, let me ask you this. So the stream where they went to my house is the same stream where the like gym amalgamation or whatever happened.
Yeah, the robot thing. Yeah.
Yeah, so at the end of the stream, you're like, oh, it's so funny. Well, you know how people take that.
That I like the fucking gym video.
No, it's like you co-sign basically what they're doing to me. And that's how anybody would take that. It's like Jim co-sign this.
Ralph, you are fucking paranoid, man.
Okay, you don't think that at all. Like, what? Would you think that's crazy? Do you think that's literally
I do think you're fucking crazy. Yes, I think you're out of your fucking board.
Crazy. Okay, you know what? I might be crazy, but I don't really think that's crazy. And I'll ask the chat. So,
Ralph, I'm sitting here calling you a rage pig and talking shit to you. Do you think if I was holding back that I wouldn't admit that if that was the case?
I just don't think you make any sense, right? Like, so you co-signed the very end of a stream where I
co-signed the video related to me, Maminko, and Gator shaking pills because that is something I find funny.
So you don't think that somebody who was watching the stream would say, "Hey, Jim supports people going to Ralph's house"?
They could say whatever they want.
Okay, well, you don't care. Well, then I don't care about you, right? Like, so, like, why are you offended?
No, like, why are you acting like I need to be on like the defense for you? I'm not. I'm like, am I on your team? Are we a football team?
You're acting like I'm out of bounds talking about your fucking.
Because you're writing fan fiction in your head. It's fucking weird.
Okay, well, you started it, is what I'm saying.
You literally wrote it as that. You're writing fan fiction in your head.
Do what you did. You took it there, is what I'm saying.
What did I do?
You co-signed motherfuckers coming to my house.
This is what I'm talking about. You are paranoid.
You did that. Right? Just admit it.
You are paranoid. Okay,
so you co-signed that segment of that show. Okay.
Why do you think I screen capped it?
Why couldn't you just say us? Because it would lose you cool points. Sorry.
No. What you want to say is why couldn't you defend me, Daddy Jim?
Now, why can you say, "Oh, it's not cool to go somewhere"? You know,
yeah. Everybody likes to say "Daddy Jim" in a shit tone, right? But when the rubber hits the road, suddenly it's "Protect me, Daddy Jim."
Like, I literally can look up the clips. He was shitting all over you, dude, shitting all down your throat, like just literally desecrating you.
Ralph, that's
mind-boggling.
Holy shit, Ralph, that's fine,
dude.
You don't think that I would think that Andy would hate me after the AIM stream? I'm sure he fucking sees about that. I'm sure he hates me for it. I bet you there are screen caps of Jarbo talking boatloads of shit. I bet there's stuff of Crowd out there and Sargon and everybody else.
I don't think, like, I really, and I hope, of course, there'll be, negative and minus, whatever, pro and positive people, pro and negative people who watch it, but I really don't think that I sound that crazy from my own.
I'm telling you. If you ever have taken my word for anything at all, ever, Ralph, you sound fucking insane. I don't know if it's a head trauma, legitimately.
Top 3 reasons
Ralph, okay, I'll set up the timeline. I'll explain why I think you're fucking nuts. Okay, your quality of content has diminished. And I'm not talking about your ability to do a show, but you've been seemingly hitting pills or alcohol, I don't know what. But you're fucked up all the time.
Wait, for years at a time.
Let me go.
Debates that you can't even.
Oh, Jesus.
Go ahead. I'm just saying.
You want to know why I think what I think? I'm telling you, because you're fucked up all.
But go ahead.
You're fucked up all the time. You get into a fight with Andy Worski to teach him a lesson right after you sell the internet. Your wife is scared. You hop on a plane to fucking Portugal. You get beat up, have your purse stolen. People make jokes about that. Suddenly you go into full fucking rage pig mode. You're going to fucking teach people a lesson. And I'm not talking doxing. I'm talking life ruination. You're going to tell him he's a white supremacist. You want Gator to suffer. You don't want him to work or go to school or anything like that.
I don't.
Way above him laughing at you on the internet. That's a fucking ridiculous escalation.
Okay. I will say this. He went after my family first. And so
how did he specifically?
Well, look, when he made the donation that he made, it became a different type of situation.
Ralph, what? Okay, you're telling me you don't believe in tit for tat? You just said that when somebody fucks with you, you fuck with them.
What? I will say this. It was funny, and it was like I could even see myself doing it, to be quite honest with you. But it was like once he did that, it was like, okay. And I did do my kill stream severance package. That's true. And I maybe should not have done that. But that being said,
that's not the first time, Ralph, by the way.
Wait, let me say this.
Yeah,
hold on. Don't cut me off. He had went on air and talked a lot of shit about me the night before. So it was like, okay, I shouldn't have done that, probably. That's true. But once he brought that certain situation in, I don't really feel an inclination to back down off of it, I guess. I guess you could say. And again, I like it's kind of it's a sad situation, but it is what it is. I guess you could say on that.
But okay, you're going to seriously tell me you don't think this now sounds insane that you're going to do all this because of a $1 donation?
Well, I'm not doing anything. Like
you're going to go fuck with his life. You've told everybody. You're proud of it.
I was going to go to Greenville. Oh yeah, I'm gonna. Like, you're really scared of that, right?
I know. I'm talking about doing this to Gator for $1. That's what you're saying. The root of it is the $1 donation. You're going to go try to get him blacklisted.
Why I don't like. So I went on air. I mean, if you want to have a conversation about it, we can. I went on air and basically, everybody's shitting on me, you included. And I went on air and I was like, "Oh, it's good to get rid of the dead weight or whatever." And like he kills some Flamingo show and like just fucking completely trashes me. I mean, what are you supposed to do with something like that? Like, I don't know.
You do a stream and you shit back on him. That's the internet.
Okay, well, right. Well, okay. Well, it's like, I don't know. He's bringing like personal shit into it, and I'm just the type of guy who's not gonna like let that go. And again, I didn't dox. It was Zoom that put.
Yeah, that's fine. But what I'm saying is, it's beyond doxing, right? You want to ruin his life.
Well, he wants to ruin my life, Jim.
How the fuck is he ruining your life?
He did the last week. What do you think? All these 8-hour streams and you sending out 20 tweets of fucking, every.
Because this is a trash fire. You've turned it into a trash fire.
You're telling me you didn't, like, you're trying to ruin me. Like, that's literally what's going on.
You are ruining yourself, bro. Okay, so you are ruining yourself. I'm watching this take place in real time. You are devolving down a path of a spiral, the likes of which I haven't seen in a long time, and I don't know why. I don't know if you really got hurt in Portugal and there's some kind of like legitimate brain hurt, or if it's like pills or liquor. I don't know what the fuck it is, but you are spiraling, dude.
Well, I've heard that. And I had some people you know why I feel like that is a narrative basically is kind of from what you guys said. I will say that I don't really feel like it seems like you've been going out of your way to shit on me for quite a while. I guess
when I go out of my way to shit on you, it'll look like Jack Murphy.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be right on that. And I will say this: with Gator, we talked, doing this day to day for a living. I think maybe people don't understand that it's kind of a cutthroat thing. And so I talked to him before about, Worski had fallen out. Worski never asked me. By the way, I know you talk about money and you talk about all this and that. I've never withheld anybody's money, but I'm also don't offer money either. Like, I mean, I'll be real with you. Like, if people you have to ask for what you're worth, right? I paid Gator per month for things that he did. I didn't pay Worski.
Yeah, but dude, you seem to wait. No, I don't care about Worski. With in regards to Gator, there was an incident about.
I don't. Yeah.
Huh?
Well, I'll let you.
Just one interjection, not about Worski.
Go ahead.
Like 2 or 3 years ago, you got into a fight with Gator, and the first thing you hammered him about was how poor he was and how he had to beg you for $300.
That's true, and I apologize for that publicly, Jim.
But it seems like you used him as your financial whipping boy.
But well, you know what actually happened during that episode? Look, I don't think I've ever hidden from this, and I'm not gonna hide from it now. I've had problems with substance abuse and all that. Like I don't think.
No shit.
Well, okay, right? Well, okay. Well, you know what? You got a DUI. You got shit in your past.
Yeah, when I was 21.
Okay, well, you know what? Don't act like you're holier than thou.
I'm not. I'm just setting the record straight. That was, 20 years ago.
Well, you just had to set the record straight. Why can't you? Anyway, whatever.
Because you keep making shit up. We have to go through it.
I made your DUI up?
No, but you made about 5 things before it up, so I just want to make sure everybody's clear.
So you did get a DUI, to be clear. Okay.
Yes, when I was 21.
You did receive a DUI. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, I've had problems with that. I forgot the fucking main question that you were asking, but
that you brought up the financial thing with Gator before, and you treat him like a financial whipping boy.
Gator got thousands of dollars from me, and it's not, you can.
Over the course of years, dude. Come on, it's pretty elfish.
Okay, well, Gator literally has been on the kill stream like maybe 25 times in the last 5 months, 6 months.
What about the last 8 years? The 7 years that you've been doing it?
Well, Gator, and I said this on air before, like Gator's main quality wasn't even his on air necessarily capabilities. It was his institutional knowledge of the kill stream itself, which is even greater than mine, which I've said before. So yeah, I mean, that was Gator's main quality. So
what about his accusation that you had promised Sedan and him $33,000?
I heard that, and I never actually heard that from him before then. Actually,
did you promise it ever?
No.
You never promised him any YouTube revenue?
I never did, and I heard that, and I was like,
Zidane will never come forward with a story saying that you did.
I don't think so, no.
There are never going to be logs that are going to pop up where that's mentioned.
I don't think so, no. Okay. I know there won't be any contracts that pop up where it says I did, for sure. So if there's any contractual agreements where it says I did, you could let me know, Jim. But I don't think you'll see those.
I'm sure more elves will get involved.
Yeah. If you have some mystery contracts, you probably would have already shown them. But yeah.
No, I'm literally asking this because it's going to be embarrassing if that happens.
What I'm saying is, like, so Worski clearly was upset about money. Do you know Worski was left for dead and completely broken, and you pissed on him and everybody else pissed on him?
So then why are you surprised I laughed at the...
No, I'm not. You know what? I'm not surprised. I'm just like, chagrined, I guess would be the word. It's just like, why? Worski himself was like Left 4 Dead, and he had 20 viewers, and I said, Worski still has talent. He's still a host. He's a fucking good host, and he's funny, and he's got timing, and it's like, bring him back. And I brought him back. Me. That was my decision. Do you understand? It was not Jim. It was nobody else. Everybody else pissed on this guy. Everybody else left him for dead. And I said, this guy's got talent. Let's do this. And I've done that with a lot of people. And I'm not a perfect person. I will agree with that. I hate that it feels like this with me and you because we've known each other for a while. It is what it is, though, I guess. I feel like you kind of went all in on trying to sink me.
I have not gone all in, Ralph. It would look much different. It would look way fucking different. You know it. You fucking know it.
You know I still like you. Like, I can't help it. Like, it is what it is, and I know you're gonna piss on me, but
I'm gonna laugh after that Jake Gyllenhaal shit.
We've known each other for many years. It's kind of surreal. By the way, I think we're still on Monday Matt's channel.
Yeah, we are. Matt's still there.
Yep, I am just listening for a moment where I might be needed, but in the meantime, you guys have been great. So keep it up.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. And by the way, I know I want to say this earlier. Of course, you know, when I get attacked personally, I have a tendency to lean in on the heel type activities. And of course,
I believe the term is rage pig.
Yeah, well, I don't know that term, but I have a tendency to lean in. I think the Gator kind of, invited that type of activity. That being said, I didn't actually reveal his name or anything like that.
You just did on stream. You played a whole video of Gator.
Yeah, but you knew is like, okay, well, everybody knows who I am, Jim. Like, what the fuck? What I'm supposed to?
Why would you make an obvious lie that's just contradicted in a second? I never revealed this shit. You literally did.
What I'm saying is, I wasn't the one who doxed him.
You literally did on Odyssey. I watched it on Flamingo stream.
No, but, I mean, the video itself was what doxed him, not me. Right? Like, those are two different things.
That sounds like you're quibbling now, Ralph.
Okay, so what? Oh, well, let me ask you this: what, he's supposed to be above that?
I never said he was.
Okay, well,
I'm just saying, if you're going to be honest about it, be honest about it. You dox him because you're mad.
Right. You're right. Okay, so like what? But for a fact, I want to go back to the discussion I had just a little bit earlier. Like, this whole doxing is like burning witch fire thing. That's bullshit, right? Like that's fucking crazy.
Ralph, I draw the line and I've always said this publicly: life ruination. You start showing up and try to fuck with people's works and their family life and their job and their church.
Showed up to my house in the last 2 weeks, Jim.
Yeah, but Gator didn't, Ralph.
That's true.
Gator's not planning on doing it, is he, Ralph?
Well, I don't know what he's planning now.
Well, with your fan fiction bullshit, who knows what you think? You probably think he's hiding behind the sprinklers.
You said I was trying to fucking kill Gator a couple of days ago.
I literally have never said that, and you'll never find a clip of me saying it or a tweet of me saying it.
They weren't saying that on air, though?
You said I said that.
Okay, well, you weren't fucking promoting.
You sure attribute a lot of shit to me that I don't do, Ralph. Go get mad at the people that are doing it, Ralph.
It's important, though. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I never did anything to you. Like, it's like, why? I don't know.
You're asking me to hold people back? Is that what you want?
No, but it's like, you don't have to support it. Like, what the fuck?
You've made me pay attention to it because, as I've said, you've gone into a tailspin and it's become a dumpster fire. What are you doing?
Well, you're right about that. I'll say I should just not respond. But, when you're hearing just fucking...
I'm not even saying you can't respond. You can talk all the shit in the world. You can tell people Gator's a massive fruitcake. You hate me and I have cancer. I don't give a shit. But it's that life ruination line. You're playing with fire with that shit.
No, do you not understand? This is my life. Fucking super chats and restreams and all this shit. This is what I do for a living. And so all this shit, you're talking about life ruination. You've been trying to ruin my life for a week straight. Do you not?
Ralph, I've been watching you ruin your own life for a week straight.
Okay.
You're going to deny it with how you've been behaving?
You know what? I will say this. I don't think that I've acted appropriately in every response in the last week. I think that that's true, but I also think it's been a lot of people taking liberties too. It's like, oh, he's down, let's kick him. You know,
nobody wants to be the bottom at the gangbang. I get it, but you're up at bat because you've done some dumb shit. You could have responded differently, but you're going all in on this psychotic, I'm gonna fucking ruin people shit, and it's just gonna make it worse for you. How can you not see that? I know you're not that dumb. I know you see that what's gonna you must know it's just gonna escalate. You're telling everybody it's okay. You're basically saying I'm fine playing by these rules. You don't want to play by Life Ruination rules,
dude. You basically said that when they came to my house. Do you not understand? Like, do you not understand how
we've already been over this?
Yeah, I know you didn't co-sign it specifically, but what people think is what they think, right? Like, do you understand? Like, I don't want to say optics, but like, it's like, oh, okay, it's so funny to fuck with Ralph. And you know what? Some of the shit is funny. It is what it is. But like, you know what? If people were showing up at your house, there's been fucking 3 people that shown up at my house in the last 10 days. That's not fucking cool, dude. And
Jesus, dude, why do you think that is? Look at what you've been doing for the last fucking 2 weeks.
I'm just saying, man, you wouldn't be so cavalier.
I'm not trying to be cavalier. I'm trying to point out to you that your exact actions on the internet are drawing attention and making people do that. Because now you've told them, this fucks with me, this messes with my head. If you do this, you're going to get a reaction. You've waved that flag to the internet. And you've also told them, game on, everything's on the table. That's the most idiotic thing you could ever do.
So
you could have got mad. You could have told people
to insult you, but like, what's my alternative? Change my name? Like, seriously, like
your alternative is to fucking act like it's the internet. Talk shit about Gator. He's releasing DMs. Talk shit about it. You can make all the fucking jokes you want.
Folder on him, dude. I didn't save a folder. This was my best fucking friend. I didn't fucking save like a fucking burn.
You could have laughed about it. You could have played the heel about it. You could have said, "Yeah, I paid him $100 a month because he's my gimp."
Man, what the fuck?
You could have called him a gimp. But it's not good enough. You feel like you're not getting the one up, so you want to fuck with his real life.
Fucking DMs that my fucking the woman's about to give birth to my child in 2 months was worried about my drinking. He's leaking that. Like, are you fucking serious, dude? I don't have anything on him, and he's playing this type of game. And you really want me to feel sorry for him?
I'm not asking to feel sorry for him, Ralph. But I will put this fucking to you. If he's leaking DMs where people are worried about your drinking, I mean, look at you tonight.
I'm fine tonight.
You sound drunk to me, man.
I'm drunk for sure.
Okay, so you're saying he's leaking DMs where people are worried about your drinking, and now you're back home after getting beat up in a foreign country, drunk, raging on the internet.
Dude, you haven't left your house in 6 years. How the fuck?
But I'm not drunk screaming about how I'm going to teach people a lesson in Oklahoma.
I would rather be drunk screaming than not having left my house in 6 years. You're pathetic. Like, what the fuck? Like,
it's like, Ralph, people can't tell you shit without you getting mad. You need to fucking lighten up.
I'm sure. Okay, when's the last time you left your house?
About 5 hours ago.
So it's not, you actually do go out. It's not.
No, Ralph, I'm chained up in the basement. I'm hiding from Fauci.
Well, you act like that. I don't know.
Ralph, I have cancer and autoimmune diseases. My immune system doesn't exist. I'm on 100 milligrams of prednisone to fight it. I have no immune system.
I know that well.
Yeah. You sneeze on me, I'm going to fucking get really sick. Yeah, that is true. That's a funny joke. I would use that joke. But I'm legitimately sick, Ralph. So yeah, I have to pick and choose my moments when I leave my house for, reasonable reasons. It's not just COVID, it's fucking everything.
Well, you made me smile when you said that my joke was reality. So, and you know what? And I don't want you to die, honestly.
I don't believe you. I think you hate me. I think you have a deep-seated animosity. Absolutely.
That's kind of fucked up that you actually think that. I don't actually. I just feel like you're a prisoner to the mob, basically.
Well, if I was a prisoner of the mob, I'd have been shitting on you for the last 3 years.
You know what? That's a fair rebuttal to that, actually. But it's like I've never really done anything to fuck with you. Like, why would you? I don't know. It just seems like I gotta take a shot at this guy because they don't like this guy, and I'm from this.
Why would I use pill stream audio on a stream with Flamenco, who was on the pill stream?
Why didn't you just come on I mean,
why didn't I come on your show, champ? Is that what you were gonna say?
Well, yeah. Honestly, you've been on my show 100 times before. Like, is that crazy? I don't think that's crazy.
Dude, you realize how this is coming off, right? I mean, it's
Well, but it wasn't that. But it was. You know why? It was almost like he's doing this to like not. You know what I mean? Like he's fucking with me on purpose. That's not crazy. That's the normal.
I think you need to like not like a not like a vacation.
You know what? Okay, tell me how I'm wrong. Tell me how I'm wrong. Then
what I'm telling you is you need to take a break, Ralph.
By the way, wait, hold on, wait, and I'll let you speak. When you went on all these shows, you went on there and said Ralph's a fat gun and shook your fucking pill bottle.
Can you send me the audio where I said that?
Okay. Well, you shook your pill bottle for sure.
Okay, so you're attributing a whole bunch of shit to a pill bottle. I mean, that really got you fucked up. Why does that fuck you up so much?
What the fuck? That's years ago, dude. Like,
why does that bother you so much?
Because I don't fucking like thinking about that.
The pill bottle specifically fucks you up that much.
I got a lot of reasons why. I don't fucking shake. I don't fuck with you about your worst fucking moment every fucking time you come on air. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know that's your worst moment. You're telling me the pill stream was the worst moment?
No, it's not. But what I'm saying, it might be the worst ones you motherfuckers know about. I don't fuck with you like that every fucking time you come. Do you understand? Like, what do you mean? You act like I'm crazy.
I do, because I would think your worst moment would be a tape you uploaded. Like if you're talking about me being mean and shit, I'd be making jokes about that all the time and posting caps of that all the time if I wanted to be a cunt.
I can't talk about.
I know. I'm not going to bring it up, but I'm just saying as an example, if I was going to be like a dick and pick what I thought your worst moment was, it would have been
that. And I can tell it to you if it was off air, but I can't tell.
I get it. You can't talk about it. You can't talk about it. I won't bring it up anymore.
So it is what it is. And look, dude, I'm not saying that I've had some not proud moments. Like I'm not like I don't. I hope you don't think like I'm holding myself up as some exemplar. That's not the case.
I don't. That's fine. It's just. I'm telling you, honestly, you're tail spinning. I don't know why the fuck you are, but it's just going to get worse if you keep going down this road, man. It's just not a road you want to go down.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel. I'll say when I wrote the article about you, actually.
Which one?
Well, what's wrong with writing articles too? I actually saw that, and they're like, Ralph's writing in his live journal.
It came off as teenage girl shit. It's really embarrassing.
That's what I used to do for a living, blogger. Like, it's like, okay, well, I'm just reverting to my roots. Like, what are they talking about? Like,
this wasn't like you blogging about politics. It sounded like you got dumped.
Yeah, but like, it was like, okay. I don't think you've said anything positive about me for any reason in like 18 months, and it's like every time I hear about this guy, he's talking shit. I actually didn't watch the stream. I will say this. I didn't watch the stream. I just had people tagging me and they're like, Jim's saying this. I was like, you know what? Fuck this. Now, maybe it's an overreaction, but it's just like, I don't know. It just felt like you were taking liberties for no reason, really. And so that's
again. I mean, I when something spectacular happens, I'm gonna laugh at it.
Right.
But the aim thing, I laughed at it.
You know what? And I'm not gonna I'm not really trying to bring this up or like go into anything that you've been through personally too. But if I'd went through your personal life, if I went through your name changes, we talked about this already, and
bring it up, laugh about it.
Well, but like it's like. Oh, so it'd be cool. So you're saying it's fine then?
We've literally sat here for 10 minutes at the start going over what my fucking name is. Yes, go ahead.
Why did you change it in the first place then? Like, I mean,
I literally told you we got married and decided to fucking change it. If I wanted it secret, I would have gone to another state where they let you do it. LLCs can be kept secret if you go to another state.
All right.
Do you think they weren't going to find me? I posted pictures of my fucking house.
Well, I knew. Well, and actually, and I said this earlier. I talked to Gator and I was like, well, that's definitely, that's his house. What the fuck? Like, he basically just removed all doubt about where the fuck he lives. And then Gator said he thought you did that because you were going to die soon.
Yeah, I'm not in the best of health. But that's
true. I'm just saying
that you can make jokes about that too. That's fine. But I mean, what should I? No, that's fine. That's fine. But like, what am I supposed to hide it? Am I supposed to? You talk about you wrote an article. You wrote an article called "Fear," and then you're saying, "But I'm posting pictures of my house." Which is it?
Well, no, he said I actually messaged him when you showed. I didn't. I just saw that you showed the dungeon, I guess, as I've dubbed it, and I was like, man, why would he show that? I was like, this guy's been, you're not fully anon or whatever, but you've been a little assiduous about keeping your name a little bit under wraps, whatever. And I was like, why would he show this? Da 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 da. And then Gator's like, I think he's gonna die soon or whatever. That was his. By the way, I'm not making it up. I just want to.
Yeah, that's fine.
Drop that. But what do you? I mean, you know what? I can't help it. I'm the host still. About the whole, I've never believed this actually that you like faked your cancer or anything like that. I think you've been serious about that.
Yeah, I got cancer. I got cancer, and that would have been fine on its own if it had just been the cancer. It would have been easily treatable with chemo and radiation. But there's more shit going on. That's why I'm at internal medicine and Mayo Clinic.
Yeah.
So you're talking about like, oh, he's afraid to leave his house. I have to plan trips to go to Rochester, where I've got to duck and dive through the sickest people there are with no immune system to go spend 2 to 3 weeks getting fucking every test. Oh, we need a CTA, we need an MRA, we need a normal CT and an MRI. So it's just nonstop shit of having to go down there, and you're around people from all over the world because Mayo brings in people from all over the fucking world, doing all these tests, coughing their fucking heads off, bleeding from their fucking orifices, and you're like, shit, it's this fucking dance.
Yeah, and again, and I don't know. I've never been, and you talked about it pretty openly, and so I've never been one who said you were faking or anything like that.
Yeah, Ralph, what I'm telling you is you could make jokes about it. You could go with the fake cancer thing. That's fine. Just like the name change shit. But have all the fun with it you want.
It's like, I understand, but it's like, and again, it feels like I'm sitting here saying this, and it's like, and again, as much shit as me and you talked about each other in the last week, even here, I'm sitting here and I'm like recounting it, like for the reset or whatever, and it's like, this is depressing. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's,
shit happens. You roll with it. That's life. It's unfair. You deal with it. That's all you can do. You roll with the punches and you march on.
You just. Yeah, you just got to keep going on. Monday Matt is still here too. Somehow, I don't even know.
It's his stream.
Yeah, I mean, I'm only here to moderate, and you guys are talking, so there's no
Matt,
need for me.
I think we've reached our conclusion. I don't know what else we're going to talk about. Any questions from your audience?
The audience has definitely super chatted quite a bit, but I'd have to go through and take a look at some of the. There's some that I can't repeat.
You want to pick a few?
You know what I think would be more valuable is a discussion between us three, not the audience. I think Monday Matt needs to weigh in.
I mean, I have my thoughts.
I'm gonna throw myself out.
I'm not mentioning that fucking shit. No. That shit was old and dead and buried. But no, look, Ralph. Here's the thing, man. Is like, you are a fucking hypocrite. All right, like and you're a hypocrite, dude.
I'll mute myself so you two can go for it.
No, I'm not trying to get involved in this shit, but it's like you're out there complaining about people coming to your fucking house, dude. Like, I got doxxed 3 years ago with that shit. I've had people come to my house. I've had shit sent to my house.
Sure.
All right. Like,
people come to my house, dude.
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying it's cool and I don't support it. All I'm saying is like, it's like fucking have some goddamn empathy for other people who you've helped put in those situations.
No, well, you don't understand. Like, well, maybe you do it, maybe you don't. But
I understand a lot more than you fucking think, dude.
Well, let me speak and I'll let you speak for sure. I actually do have a lot of empathy for people in our position, I guess you could say. So yeah, I don't think that's
well. Let me ask you this. I want an honest answer. How many fucking people have you flagged? Like, literally, because I did 13. It was stupid, but that's the number. All right.
I mean, I'm not gonna get into.
Nah, but dude, that's the thing, man. You went at me for a long ass fucking time. All right, you went at me for a long ass time over my kid.
doesn't matter if you yell about your
Nah, all I'm pointing out, man, is like if you want me to have empathy over you having a daughter in a couple months.
About your empathy. I hope you die in a ditch.
I'm sure you fucking do hope I die, but the reality of it is we're here and I'm not dead.
I literally don't care, Matt.
You do care. You obviously care because you bring it up a lot. And he quit.
Oh, did he really leave?
He really left, yeah. Yeah, he really left. No, he really left.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like, he wants to have those conversations. I'll have him all day fucking long, man. I don't give a shit. All right. I've had people for years try to tell me that my kids ain't my kids. I know they're joking, but it's like, if he's going to run his mouth like that, if he's going to cry like that, I'm going to put it right back in his fucking face. You've said that shit about me. He has paid money for private recordings of me in order to further that narrative. So, he can fucking sit and spin. Like, I don't like Ralph, but like, clearly he's not in a good place mentally right now. You could say, maybe he's in a bad headspace. I've been there, Yeah, so I kind of want to see his report history. If I'm being honest, I think it's only fair.
I think it was a fair question too. Well, since I haven't run yet, let me just say thank you for hosting. You're completely neutral. You didn't interrupt. I hope you got some good super chats off it.
Oh yeah. There's people been very generous for that. Thank you. I think Flamenco wanted to chime in for a quick second. Because he's here. Hey, what's up, Flam?
Hey, how's it going, guys? How's it going? hello. I'm hollering. Yep. I think this is like some of the wildest shit that I've ever seen. I don't think it's any exaggeration to say that we kind of saw Ralph have about 3 years or so of bullshit like get dismantled piece by piece, and I think he like legitimately kind of came to terms with like how shitty of a person he's been over the last like 3 years, and I think that like legitimately scared him.
Well, I don't know what the audience reaction to the people watch it. Like, I'm in the StreamYard shit, so it's just the StreamYard that I'm looking at.
Yeah, and it's been chugging along. There's a lot of comments. A lot of people have been, pointing out the hypocrisy about Ralph, pointing out elements of things that he's done. And I think the reality of it is like, this is a guy that is at the bottom, and like he realizes it. So, I think, and that was the thing, is like, he was going to cry, dude, when he was talking to you.
He was definitely like fighting back tears.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm just going to say what I said at the end, which is, and I meant it. I don't know what's going on, but it's a tailspin. And if he doesn't pull out of it, it's just not. Once you cross the line of the life ruination shit, like, it's just not. You don't want to invite that on yourself.
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, like, everyone was coming at me a couple of years ago, and it was tough to kind of keep up appearances. That shit fucking, like, it does drain on you. Just be honest. And so I kind of get where he's coming from, but the thing is, like, alcohol and drugs and shit, man, like, that ain't the thing. One of the things I did want to ask him is like, and I've noticed this because he was kind of coming at you like you were a father figure, and he's done this. He has said that before, that he views you as a dad, and that he viewed Milo as a dad type figure. And I think that's kind of like maybe where he's at, really, because with Gator leaving.
Are you going to ask me if Milo and I like
no? What I mean, it's kind of like an imprint, when like a baby puppy sees like the adult for the first time. But really, I'm just saying it's kind of like that. Like, we all know that he was Milo's, like kind of capo during the early days of 2014, right? And we know there's like leaked Slack logs that he's like, I'll take a bullet for Milo. And then when the Killstream stuff happened in 2018, and you were on there a lot, he was out there saying, you know the kind of stuff he says. He's like, I take a bullet for Jim. I love Jim. I die for Jim. And then here, you are giving him shit, and like Gator giving him shit. So his support structure is kind of like all leaving him. And that's what's causing this outburst.
Yeah, but I mean, like for me personally, because I've been dealing with illness and shit in my personal life. So for like the last 2 years, I haven't really done anything.
Yeah.
So it's not like I was there, I guess, to begin with.
Well, neither was Ronnie.
Yeah, too. Like I was pretty open with everybody. Like when I'd go on shows and shit, it's just like, I like the show. I'll watch the show and come on occasionally. Like there's a clip out there. I don't know if somebody has it, where it's like Ralph and I think like Brittany Venti and a few other people, and they're like, "Oh, we're all friends," and I'm the only one that said no.
Right? You were the one that was right.
Because it's internet people, right? There's a difference between internet shit and your real life shit, right? Yeah. Where your family and friends and people you actually barbecue with and fucking can physically interact with.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess I'm going off topic. So you're asking me if I think I imprinted on him as a puppy?
Well, my whole point is that I think he's always been searching for a father figure, right? Like a strong male leader in his life. And every time he gets close to one, it always kind of fails, you know? And in the age of the internet, it's kind of easy to do that within this kind of sector, so to speak, you know?
Oh, see, but I have a contract sitting in front of me that stipulates I cannot give boring internet psychology advice. That's Aiden Paladin's job.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
It specifically says she is only allowed to bore people to tears with this.
Right.
She cannot speak of it.
So Aiden will probably see this, obviously. Yeah. So
Aiden will have to be the one to handle that.
We can direct that to her expertise.
Yes.
And let her kind of run her stream on that one. No, but I mean, like, look, the thing is, like, I've watched this stuff unfold like you guys have over the course of the last week, and I've taken my shots and I've laughed my ass off because it is one of those things where it's like, it is funny. It is really fucking funny.
I would expect, well, no shit. You should be enjoying it after all the shit you went through. I mean, nobody's going to begrudge you that.
No one is going to begrudge me this. Part of it, though, is like ever since becoming a dad, like you just kind of like, it changes you, right? And that's my hope for him at the end of the day, but I don't see it ever fucking happening. I guess someone said he's back streaming again right now.
Yeah, he's back on Cozy.
Oh, I'm sure he is. Yeah, he's like, I probably own Jim. As he's fighting back to tears.
Oh no, I was surprised he left. I thought you guys would talk. That's why I muted myself. I thought, you guys are gonna go.
No,
for like 5 minutes.
I just wanted to ask him about his report history.
Well, fair enough, considering.
I mean, I couldn't say Adrian Blair won. Right? I agreed to not say those terms.
That would have been another one that you probably should have veered away from.
I can read one of those today. Oh my gosh.
Okay, well, Cancer Man here has to go hide from Fauci, so I'm going to jump. But thank you, Matt, for hosting. Again, I hope you made a bunch of super chats. You earned them.
Holy shit.
There's 2,500 people watching. This channel has not been this active since the flagging incident. So thanks for the likes, you bastards.
Got those dollars. All right, take it easy, guys.
All right, see you later, Jim. Have a good one, buddy.